Hello my beautiful friends, it's Amanda here, and if you've seen my most recent Ulta haul, you know that I picked up all 8 shades that were newly released from the Revlon Ultra HD lip color line. These babies right here. And I'm a big fan of this formula. I know some people love it, some people hate it. I love it. So I'm gonna swatch all 16 shades on my lips for you, and let's get into it. This is the shade Embrace. This is the shade Seduction. This one's called Forever. This one's called Flirt. This shade is Devotion. This one's called Kisses. Next we have Temptation. Next we have Crush. This shade is called Spark. Next we have Obsession. Next we have Intensity. Next up, one of my favorites, and that is the shade Addiction. This is the shade Love. This one's called Romance. This is called Passion. This is the last shade, and it's called Infatuation. Whew, Ooh, 16 lip swatches. That is no joke. If you ever watch lip swatch videos and they make it look easy, trust me, it is not. Overall, I really enjoy these lip colors. I think that they are so comfortable. They have a really great pigmentation, especially for a drugstore lip color. And overall, I think they're great. I just want to reiterate, this is not a sponsored video. I paid for every single one of these with my own money. Revlon has no idea who I am, nor do they care, nor will they ever watch this video, probably. If you're watching, what's up, Revlon? I think that the newer shades have a slightly different texture than the first 8 shades that were released. The new ones seem to be a little bit thicker and a little bit moussier, which I like because I found that it made them cover more easily with fewer passes over the lip. So I like the old and new shades, and I like both formulas, but I do think that they're a little bit different. I have some favorites from the original release and from the new release, so I'm just gonna tell you my top favorite shades. For the nudes, I love Seduction, which is one of the original 8 shades, and the shade Kisses, which is a deeper nude, and this is a new release. I find that a lot of the hot pink shades look pretty similar, but formula-wise, the shade Spark is my favorite. This one went on really easily. I only had to do 1 pass over the lips, and it wasn't streaky. It just looked beautiful right away. So the shade Spark is my favorite of the hot pinks. I found a surprise favorite in the shade Crush. From the shade in the bottle, it looks like it's gonna be this really bright, overwhelming purple. And I found it to be a really wearable kind of pinky lilac shade, and I really enjoyed this. So surprise favorite, Crush. Addiction is also from the original 8, and this has been one of my favorites since I got it. I've worn it so many times. A classic berry. This one's just beautiful. And of the red shades, I'll have to say that my favorite is also from the original release, and that's the shade Passion. It just is that nice balance between not being too blue, not being too orange, and it's just a classic, beautiful red. As for my least favorite shades, I have to say that the pink shade Temptation was the absolute streakiest, and it just took a lot of work, and it just wasn't my favorite. The shade that I'm wearing on my lips right now, Infatuation, I'm surprised by how much I like the way it looks on me, but this one took a lot of work to build up to be fully opaque. And with such a dark color, it's kind of intimidating to have to work with it so much because it's easy to make mistakes and then you're kind of screwed. But I like the shade, it's just a little bit too streaky for me. I hope that you find this video helpful when you're looking through the drugstore and there's no testers. Sometimes it's hard to tell what the shades truly will look like once they're out of the tube, especially with that frosty glass packaging that they have. I really hope this video helps you choose which shades you might like, and if you have any favorites or anything else you want to see me swatch, then please leave that in the comments section and I will try to make it happen for you. I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!